Hey guys, it's Christmas Eve and happy Christmas Eve. I was going to go out today and I have to get some few things at the grocery store, and I don't really think I'll go to any stores. I have a feeling it's going to be those last minute shoppers out there. But I was going to, I don't know if I'll get this video up today, but we had our Christmas on Sunday. My daughter that lives here had my son-in-law's relation and us over Sunday, and it was such a great time. We had so much fun.
Miss that other squirrel, because they can't ever figure out. The seeds have to be on the table for the rojos to eat. So they just like
Wow.
around, wait for somebody.
But we had our Christmas on Sunday, and so I'm gonna go out today and I'm gonna buy a few things at the grocery store. I was going to make some taco soup tonight. I thought that sounds good for Christmas Eve. I also like to buy a store-bought cake, and then I like to write Happy Birthday Jesus for tomorrow. I always do that, usually every Christmas. And if it's not too crowded, I did want to go to Bath and Body just to kind of see what they had. I haven't been there, not at all for Christmas. Usually I just go there to buy their foaming soap and everything. And so when that runs out, then I'll be back, whatever season it is. But I heard somebody talk about the Noel bean. It's my favorite, one of my favorite scents there. And she said it came in a foam, like it was a lotion, but it foamed. So I thought that sounds interesting because that's one of my favorite scents for Christmas there. And maybe if they still have it, but it just depends. I don't want to be messing around with the, too many people out there. But I did want to bring you along and show you how I make my taco soup. And then I got a new Christmas skirt. I'm gonna show that to you. I just love it. It's such a pretty color. Guys, I'm back. I just got back from Walmart, and oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was so crowded. I knew it was going to be, so it took me forever to get through and to get everything I wanted. The aisles were just packed, and thankfully I got out of there, but I did stop at Bath and Body Works. I wanted to see if they had that vanilla bean Noel. It's in a foam can. I guess you spray it on lotion. One of my friends here on YouTube, Delene, she was showing it on her video the other day, and so I thought, oh gosh, that's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body, but they were completely out. A real sweet gal was helping me, and she even looked in the back, and she said, I think we're sold out on that. So it must have been popular. But I do, my one daughter's birthday is today, and so I'm going to call her. I already mailed her gift, but and then I want to take you guys and I'm going to show you how I make taco soup. I thought that sounds so good, and I don't know if I'll get this video up today. I probably won't. It's Christmas Eve today, but I'll probably won't get it up today. But I did want to show you what I got at Walmart. This is a cardigan, and it feels like Barefoot Dreams, but it is a long, it kind of goes to your knees, but I thought this would be so nice to have around the house, when it's chilly, and then if you want to take it off, it's so easy to get off. Also, it does have pockets, and so if I remember, I'll link it below, and it's Time and True, and I got a size small, and so I guess that's it for right now. Okay, so I'm back again. I hope this video isn't going to be all over the place, but I just want to show you what I got from when we had Christmas at my daughter's. It was so sweet. My husband's mother, not my husband, my son-in-law's mother, she gave me this here. It's a cute gift bag here. Isn't that cute? She gave me some tea, a whole bunch of different types of tea in here, and I love that because I like to drink tea at night. And she also, oh my gosh, these cookies. Look at, guys, how big these are. Oh my gosh. Isn't that the cutest bag too, the reindeer? She made these, and so I'm going to freeze them so that they last. And she said she entered a contest, and I guess Laura Bush won it, and that's what the recipe is. It's Laura Bush's recipe for cowboy cookies, and they are so good. And then this, let's see, where is it? Okay, and then in this little bag, I'm not, oh gosh, it's so pretty. She gave me this sun catcher. I guess she made it, and it's just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I hope you can see it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, almost a Tiffany blue color. And she helps out at the assistant living center for elderly people, and I guess they were making those, and she made this, and it just means so much. You know, gifts from the heart, you know, that somebody makes, I think they just mean so much more, you know. So I want to show that to you. And then my daughter gave me and son-in-law and grandson gave me this wine. Chloe is the name, and so that was really sweet. And also this coloring book. This one is from Hannah Carlson, and I love her coloring books. And this one is called The Seasons, and I like them because they're nice thick paper. You can use Ohuhu markers, you know, and they won't leak through. A lot of times I use them, or colored pencils. And then she also gave me this bodysuit. It's from Mango, and because I asked for it. And I already have one black one, but I wanted another one because I wear them a lot. Like when it's so cold, they're so nice and warm, and they look cute just with jeans or anything, or sweatpants. And then they also gave me a gift card to Sephora, yay! So that's what I got there that day. And I don't think I showed this to you guys, but when I was at Walmart, I picked this up. I thought that was such a pretty color, and I thought I would put some candy in it with a gift card for my dog groomer, because Chloe is going to be needing a grooming appointment pretty soon. And I want to show you this. If you have tried this, I heard that it's the Revlon Color Stay Sharp Liner. That it's a dupe for the Hourglass. I wrote that down so I won't forget. But it's a dupe for the Hourglass. So if any of you have tried it, let me know, because I'm just anxious if it is pretty good. And I had to show you this too. My granddaughter asked, this was one of the things she asked for, the Drunk Elephant, you know, you put it in your lotion. It's like, makes you tanner. And so I ordered one for me too, because I thought, I heard that it makes you look more youthful if your neck is, if your neck is tan. And so yeah, I thought I'd try that, you know, anything that helps when you're this age. And I want to show you also what Chloe got me. She got me Lisa Turcotte's You're Going to Make It devotional. And this is such a beautiful devotional. Just 1 minute, I'll be right back. So, Lisa Turcotte's, I think she lives in North Carolina. And this is such a beautiful book too. It's a devotional. It's a 50 morning and evening devotional, but it's such a pretty cover. I mean, it feels like cloth, but I don't think it is. But it's about, she loves this one place in North Carolina where she goes by the ocean. And so it has a lot of, let's see, what is the name of it? It's called Bald Head Island, North Carolina. And so she has some pictures in here because I guess it's one of her favorite places. And it shows her by the ocean. And just a lot of beautiful pictures, you know, and that shows her, looks like by a dog or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy that. And then I want to show you my devotional for next year. I ordered it on Amazon. I'll link it below, but it's so pretty. It has butterflies, and this is my favorite color, purple. So I'll link that below also. And I think that's all I needed to show you. So I'm going to get on and show you the recipe that I made Christmas Eve, I believe. And it's taco soup. And just remember, I hope I told you everything, but I'm gonna write it below, all the ingredients and everything. But all you do is just put all them ingredients together. It's so easy. You boil it and simmer it for 1 hour. And you know, you can either put you can either put Fritos or sour cream. I like sour cream, grated cheese, or avocado, but my avocado was hard, so I couldn't use it. But yeah, it's really good. It's nice in this cooler weather, you know. It's just real comforting food, so hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, guys, this is so easy. I browned 1 pound of hamburger, and I took the grease out, and then I just sprinkled some of this onion flakes on it. You can use real onion too, but basically I didn't. So I'm going to put in 1 can of drained corn. And 1 can of dark red kidney beans. And 1 can of black beans. And the hamburger is optional. If you're a vegetarian or you don't eat meat, you know, you can make this without the hamburger. But I like to have hamburger in mine. And then 1 can of pinto beans. And for 1 packet of ranch dressing, 1 packet of the taco seasoning. All right. I just dump in 1 can of 28 ounce of this Rotel diced tomatoes with chilies. Like that. So I kind of just go by oil, and then you're gonna boil it and then simmer it for 1 hour, and then it's gonna be ready. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I am going to end the video now, and I am going to just read a little summary out of this Everyday Women's Devotional Bible. I believe this was on December 25th, and it's the last chapter of Revelation is what we're going through, and it always has a little summary here, and I'm just going to read that to you all. People who live in areas where natural disasters or wars are common usually keep a go bag packed by the door, containing essentials that can get them through a few days away from home or on the run. It's a constant visual reminder that life is uncertain. That is the attitude we should take toward the prophecies in Revelation. This isn't theoretical or some far-off fantasy. These things will happen. Jesus is coming back, and it will happen when we least expect it. Therefore, we must always be ready, watching for the signs, sharing the gospel, and keeping ourselves unstained by sin. The pictures of not having clothes and being caught naked and ashamed is a vivid one, and it should spur us to action. Are you living with the urgency of someone who believes that Jesus is indeed coming back soon? And so I just want to end it since we're going into a new year. I hope it's going to be a good year, but I just wanted to share that with you all because, you know, we're going through trying times right now. There's so much evil. And, you know, just the recent school shooting in Wisconsin, you know. So I hope you have a blessed New Year's, and I love you all.